is picking T4, and that means that we're going to have Aerowalk as the tiebreaker map. And they're starting right now, guys. So first game of the day, Madix versus Mal here on the 125 FPS Fast Maps Cup. And off the beginning, this is Mal's pick, so I will, quite rightly, go on to Mal's point of view. He's managed to get himself top yellow and a rocket. He hasn't done any damage. Okay, 9 entire damage that he did with that rocket. But this is a good chance for Madix to do good damage himself. And it's not really working that way. Awesome damage from Mal in return, and that is going to leave Madix on 20 points of health. Oh my god. There's so little between the two of them. Cannot tell who's going to get the first kill.
Yeah, it's the rocket damage that Mal managed to do was just surprising. Suddenly, out of nowhere, direct rocket, then a 80 damage rocket. I thought it would have been his kill, but didn't choose to go aggressive.
Whoa. Madix. Uh-oh.
So what's going on in here?
Madix needs a little pause. That was close because that rocket was very nearly going into his face, which would have been a kill. There's a yellow armor in front.
Mal is playing it fair and immediately when noticing his opponent stopped and has the menu open, just pausing it.
Don't have to do that. Mal does it, so sportsmanship right there.
Yep.
He got, okay, Madix has got unmarked in-ear plugs. He's got them on backwards. So, this is like the Fox technique or something like that. I have no idea. So we're starting, well, continuing this game, should I say. And Madix, he wants to get himself on there, but it's a death trap. He gets rid of the yellow armor. He's going to sacrifice his life, but to be honest, that's what you get when you put your earphones in the wrong way around.
Yeah, it's good to have a pair of headphones or a headset that you can't actually put the wrong way around. That's gonna make things easier.
Doesn't it annoy you when it doesn't tell you which way's left and right, though? Like, it stresses me out. Well, nicely done, man. I wasn't expecting him to come back in so fast, but he does it. The red's not gonna be up for many years.
Yeah, he got the position here fast enough to get the frag, but didn't realize that the timers are so off, and now he's screwed. He's screwed if he doesn't run, and he didn't do it.
I respect a player who sets up for an item early. You know, you might have a TDM game and people get to the quad 20 seconds early. But 20 seconds early for Reds, that's not early anymore, really. That's just late. And Mal right now getting himself a 4th kill. And he might make it a 5th in a second. His rockets are beautiful there with the plasma at the end. 5-1. Superb start from Mal.
Does some excellent use of the plasma gun, gotta admit. And another frag right off the spawn. And it's 6-1 score. This should be another one. There we have a Madix in the toxic waste, and that's gonna be another plasma frag.
His use of the plasma is actually excellent, as you said, to be honest. But Madix seems a bit unprepared here on toxicity. He was doing some nice damage early, but you gotta say that red moment where he just stayed there, like that cost him his amazing start that he got. But no, don't do it again. Oh my god, Madix,
no,
don't
please,
do it again.
I
don't think I could handle that. Look, he's like so unsteady on the map. He's like, alright, jump, and he thinks about the next jump really hard before actually executing. And, oh god,
he was actually waiting for the red. I'm sure of it. Right now, the red has spawned, and Madix has the position to deal the damage. Mal not going for the item, looking to bully Madix out of this area instead with the LG, and that's gonna be successful. Only 10 health left on Madix.
Whoa.
Of course, this mega health will replenish him pretty well.
Madix is kind of working his way around the map now, getting himself a couple of items. It's a shame for him that he took so much damage before taking the mega health, that he hardly had anything left afterwards. Oh god. Madix. This early red setup literally is breaking my ball. He's starting in front of it. Okay, it's almost working out for him. A little bit of rocket defense. If the next one was accurate, that could have been a kill.
Yeah, that was almost killing Toxic Waste once again. But not enough. 12 health left was on Mal, and now he's looking very good.
I think he might just start timing the Mega and the Mega only, and then work his way around the other items based on like the feel of the Mega. He's got the red up next, and Mal is actually removing himself from that area, so Madix is being gifted quite a lot of resources. I know that you've got a nice lead, Mal, but this isn't a safe one. It might be safe if you keep landing combos like that. That was monstrous damage.
I like to think that was all planned to hit the direct rocket after the red, and a rail into to go on from it.
Oh, this good charge actually. Mal wasn't quite ready for it. Rocket's gonna land, and that is gonna be one more kill for the sweep. 50's not up, but he sees the red. And that's good. I like his option to go for the red instead of the mega just then, but he will realize soon that... Yeah, it's gone. It's gone, mate.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of this kind of mistiming or not realizing when the items have been picked up. And it's really hindering Madix in this game.
It is. It's actually remarkable that he's managed to keep it so close.
Yeah, for sure.
Making so many timing mistakes.
But he still has over half the game left in order to kind of fix these mistakes and get himself better in the game. He hasn't still lost. The lead isn't that big for toxicity.
God, that was close.
Yeah, he needs to run.
Mal looking for drive-by. I think, was that a fake from Mal? It's like, the red's gonna be up any second, Madix, you better get over there, maybe you can win it. No, it's actually up in ages. That was just a trap.
I guess Mal also got a bit confused with the timer there when he saw Madix just running for it so fast.
Maybe they just like punked each other completely.
I don't know. Whatever the case is, Mal got the frag, and Mal has the stack advantage right now. Or actually, not anymore after this damage.
Oh.
Mal left one with 40 health. And on the rail line of the spawn. He doesn't want to fight too long, and that's what's gonna happen. Plasma into fake. One more frag for the Swedish player here.
Oh my god, he really wanted that spawn kill. That would have helped him a lot, actually. I could have hoped that the red spawn wouldn't have been taken by Mal following that. Another rail from Mal, though. Madix trying desperately to push him back with the LG, which has been quite effective for a moment. But Mal now doesn't really know what item he should go to. He might not get any if he's not careful.
Yep, and Mal navigating around the area very carefully. Left with only a little health. And he has a good position for the red armor, and he can just run away without problems.
Oh, nice done, Madix. He gets back to the mega in time, so he's taken both the major items. And now Mal's scrounging around. Holy crap, these shots that Mal's landing. It doesn't matter now that he's scrounging, because he's just doing so much damage that he's forcing Madix into a position similar to his.
Yeah, it's clearly working out great right now.
Madix can go back for red, but now he's really got to start pulling some frags together. He needs to hit rails like that. That could get him back on the board. One rail, Mal is just desperate to get away, ducking and diving as much as possible. The Mega's going to be up next. Mal, what's his plan? Whoa, okay, continue with the damage.
Yep, he needs to do the damage, but it's going to be Madix anyway for the item. He had the position, and Mal just can't get away here.
Lovely stuff. A shame, obviously, for Madix not being able to get on the red, but you know what? Getting kills right now, with still having armor like this left, is pretty decent going. And he might get another one in a second.
It should be a frag here. There we go.
Sorted. There is it. You don't want to be here right now. Go over to red. Ah, he just got hurt over there. Is he gonna fake the red tick? No, I don't think Mal fell for it. Yeah, he's gonna go towards it, and that direct rocket hurts a lot. And this time Mal is able to rocket jump out. So Madix is chasing still because he's desperate for frags. It doesn't matter if he's got less health than armor, he needs to go for the kills. Low yellow's up behind him. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna be a direct once again. Oh, Mal's gonna get there.
Right now, Mal just kind of getting himself some breathing room here by doing the damage, and right now gonna extend his lead 13-6. It's gonna get super hard for Madix at this point. I like this aggression with the LG. That could be the right thing he needs to do, but it's not gonna get him the frag. Looking very bleak for the Swedish player on this toxicity here.
I gotta say that the fact for last, I'd say, was probably the GG kill, because Madix was starting to build a little bit of momentum, but... And I like the way that he was thinking about the items, not at the beginning of the game, but afterwards, because he was really trying to sort of negotiate both when possible. But Mal didn't fall for his, his second bargain. And of course, the damage from Mal's been just supreme, which has really, like, pulled him through. Even though he's had a great lead, he's managed to keep the lead by continuous defensive rockets and rails.
1 minute warning.
Yeah, you can just definitely see how Mal just has more experience on the map. First of all, not making the mistakes with the items, and secondly, the movement around the map, and using those angles, using those rockets. It has been much better.
To be honest, Madix was actually starting to play a lot better as the map went on. Like the first 2-3 minutes, I was like hand on my face, kind of, what are you doing with the items? But I was just going through, it's like, alright, I see the thought kind of like manifesting itself. And going onto his map pick, it could be really good.
Yep, let's hope so.
These last 15 seconds. It's going to be Mal to... Does he want to try to get 20? Nope, he's going to be denied that. Max trying to keep the score respectable at least. One more kill to get double digits would be nice, but he won't have it. 19-9 will be the final score here, and map number 1 of the first round of the 125 FPS Fast Maps Cup. We're going over to Vertical Vengeance next, where maybe Madix will get his vengeance?
Vertical, yes.
Maybe he'll get his vertical. Possibly. I'm looking forward to seeing Madix play on there. There's not a lot of times where I'd say I look forward to seeing a Vertical Vengeance map, and it's not because it's a bad map. It is a good map. It's just like a personal taste of mine that Vertical
It's a
Vengeance...
very unique map. It has a 120-second mega health, which of course is pretty interesting, and the overall layout is just unique.
Rail. The 15-second rail spawn. The only time that anyone else has ever played with rail spawn is when Yelak played with the original Sinister, where he put a 60-second rail spawn by the jail windows, which is now the Plasma, I think. And that was kind of removed in the end. So still, Vertical Vengeance kind of holds that unique feature on its map as well, for having a kind of extra long respawn time for one of the weapons. But, you know, there's a number of other features, as you're saying, that make it pretty unique. The levels, the central lighthouse, and the yada, 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 yada. But for me, when I've been playing it in Quake 3, Quake Live, and when I've just been around, it's never been my type of fit, though I know there's a lot of people who really like this map, and there's a lot of people who are going to be interesting seeing this map in the tournament again, and maybe, just maybe, it'll leave room for some of the competitors which aren't always necessarily getting first and second to maybe do that today. Looking at the likes of Faz, for example, as he really likes this map.
Yeah.
See if these guys are getting ready in a second. And I think Madix expressing his disapproval of toxicity, but he's getting onto something he likes now, so he's got to put a smile on. Guys, we're getting into map number 2. I'm going to be on Madix's point of view, and he gets straight onto the Mega Health. Always a nice spawn, but weapons is what he needs.
He has the health, he needs some armor, he needs the weapons, even worse. And I like his movement. He manages to avoid his opponent, but there he gets a rail into his back.
It would have been perfect if he got back in here to the top level without having taken that initial rail. And he gets a rocket launcher. Oh, he hits it direct and gets first blood. He might get another over here, but he can't hit the air rocket. Just looks a bit shaky, and Mal is going to get back to the next rail spawn. And I like it. He's delaying it as much as possible so that Madix is going to have to wait even longer for the next one.
Yeah, and of course, that 15-second rail, such a unique element of the map, denying it can be huge in Vertical Vengeance.
Yeah, Mal's going to control that rail. It's always good to focus on that if you feel that's going to be a strength of your opponent and you've got the opportunity to control that weapon, then do it. Do it for as long as possible, but make sure you're not missing out on at least one of the yellows and the Mega. That's one thing you've definitely got to be keeping an eye on. And Mal actually wants to take both the yellows, so really kind of pressing himself around, showing his, I think, superior timing abilities at this point in practice.
Yeah, and if you get both the yellows, that's very huge on this map. Of course, there's no red armor at all.
Oh, Madix dropping with a shotgun. This Mal's hardly done any damage, so Madix is looking decent at the moment. Plasma looking for aerial style. Madix finally gets onto a rail. Oh my god, one rail for Madix is all he needs at the moment, and he's actually gonna land it. That is brutal. You can see a little bit of a facial keyboard slam. Mal's pretty upset there. Madix actually landed that.
Yeah, it was all up to that one rail for both the players.
So
There we go. Excellent hit by Madix.
impressive.
Yes, impressive.
He might have lost out on the Mega, but he's doing so much more damage than Mal at the moment. And he's making sure that he's above that 80 health or armor threshold that doesn't allow him to be kind of instigated like Mal was earlier. And actually showing that this might be a fast maps cap, but it's pretty slow. 3 minutes in, and we've only got 3 frags.
Yep, it's very patient railing so far.
Oh, 1 health!
Oh my god. That's kind of lucky here.
I didn't think that he would be that low, to be honest. I was expecting to have a bit more in the tank, but well, you know, obviously he was really living on the edge. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And
Madix had heard the scream.
yeah, and that's the right kind of aggression there. Even though Mal managed to hit one rail there, I think.
I like the little spawn rail as well from Madix. That was cute.
Especially on this map, it's huge.
There we are. That's another kill. I still always found him. Couldn't hear him. I don't know. Check your headphones again, Madix, but he sorts that one nicely.
I think he was
can get himself
probably
some health
zooming in
bubbles.
or something because he didn't
yeah.
see him. Hard to say. Come on, hit those rockets, Madix.
That should be an easy
damage.
kill. Gets it eventually, but that was a much harder work than it should have been.
Well, now he gets to deny those 25 bubbles.
There's a yellow on the other side, though. And if he goes to the other yellow now, then he's going to miss out on the top yellow. So he's just got to give one away. He has to accept that. And there's a pretty decent weapon for Mal, but he managed to avoid most of the damage. Rail down at the bottom. 10 seconds still. This is a bit early, Madix, to be sitting on here.
Yep, but he's doing the damage. He's keeping Mal off, and that's gonna be another frag.
Bomb.
Oh my god, that's a great spawn from Mal there. Gotta do the leap of faith and get the item.
Bruce's crosshair a little bit too early, but it's alright. A 7-2 lead's actually pretty decent. We get a couple more frags and we're kind of talking, you know, a frag lead that he can defend. What the hell was that?
That was
Brilliant
a direct
direct.
rocket.
Gonna get a rail, he's gonna go chase around the corner for another one. That yellow's not up, but he doesn't want to stick his nose around too far. And I think he wants the machine gun side, try and get some damage on top yellow, but he's not looking for it. Maybe a bait onto the rocket.
And I like the sneaky play. You can actually surprise your enemy like this.
I mean, Madix is playing it a little bit fast, a little bit slow. Like, he's really changing gears quite a lot on this map. I'm loving the way that he's playing it. Interesting for us to see as spectators, that's for sure. Top yellow's up again, and I think it's very much... Are they sharing on this map? Because Mal could go over to the other side. Madix is giving him free space. Not so much anymore.
A good damage before the armor. Of course, the own damage before the armor is always smarter.
You want to get it done after as well. You don't want to give him too much full armor. 3 health left. How much damage can you get, Madix, before you inevitably die? He didn't even want to look at the yellow armor. He's like, nope, mate, you take it. They want to be baited onto it.
Yeah, it's better to stay alive at this point and not
Wow,
lose frags and deal this damage.
Mal got a kill, but look how much he sacrificed or put into getting that frag to begin with. What a rail. Once more from Mal. One more, but he can't land it. Is Madix even going to show his face again? I think if he does, it's only going to be a couple of pixels. Mal desperately searching for it. This lower yellow was spawns any moment. He found Madix and he's going to bite. It's like, you missed me. I was on the other side. Thanks once more.
I think in that moment, Mal should have just found his way out of the area instead, because he was just a sitting duck there. He missed the shot, and that was a certain death.
Yeah, Madix is just kind of very reactionary to it. It's like, right, as soon as he misses his rail, gonna pounce. And again, we make lots of sort of evil comparisons, but that's exactly the type of thing he does, why he's so successful, but he does it much more often and much more like micromanaged situations. 10-3 now. Surely this is a game that's in the bag. I'm not sure it is.
It's
But I
not
reckon
even yet. It's 3 minutes left, and if you can really get put the fast gear on when you're in control, I think you can rack up the frag so quickly here. there's not much armor to go around with, and just hitting those spawn rails on a bit of extra damage. That's gonna be a frag.
Lots of health bubbles in the kind of middle room on all the levels, but actually the lower two. But that's not really enough to kind of manifest some kind of control and momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a lot of armor. Madix doesn't even care about fighting. If he's presented with the opportunity, then he might take it. But he's not. He's not taking big risks where he's. Yeah, those two kind of long-range fights. That's it. Get the kill, and he's gonna get the game. We're gonna go to a tiebreaker between Madix and Mal, and it's going to be on Aerowalk. And now this is a map both of the players are going to be very familiar with. I get the feeling we've seen two maps where both guys have had their opportunities. Yeah, this is. Who do you think's going to win this?
I'm not gonna predict anything. Let's make it exciting and just see how the game rolls out.
No, let's not make it exciting. Let's predict. Actually, I don't even know.
I'm gonna say the Swede is gonna take this. So Madix, but I don't know. Could be either way.
It could be. What do you guys think in chat? Who's gonna win this one? I mean, a lot of people who might have been watching Quake for many years now will certainly know Madix and know what he's capable of. I wonder, I wonder if people. As I know there are some people who haven't watched Quake for that long who still tune in. Wonder what you guys are thinking as well, because Mal, I think, is a name that's more fresh in people's mind. We're getting into the game right now. Map number 3 here between Madix and Mal, and they're spawning very close to each other. Madix looking for the purple. He can't get it though. Mal is way too stacked.
I mean, one more hit could have been very good for him. After all, it's 50 damage per hit, so that's quite a huge amount.
Everything. He's got absolutely everything. He's got a green, a yellow, a red, and a mega. Sure, there's another green lurking around the map. There it is. Okay, now he's got everything on the first rotation. And Madix is beginning the second one by getting himself the red, but the damage that he's taking straight away. Mal can go in, you can rush him. That LG, he doesn't have enough ammunition left. And actually, the pressure from Madix is massive. He's gonna hit a rail now. 2 seconds till mega health. I don't know how it's humanly possible to come back in a game so quickly after having such a tragically shite start. But Madix
it's the red armor. Mal managed to let it go, and Madix just getting it immediately. That's first of all 100 armor denied and 100 armor gained.
But there was also like the direct rocket that came as well, and Madix is like, just
Madix doesn't care.
3-1. This is insane from Madix, showing that he wants to get a win. I think it'll be really cool for all of us to see that happen, and I hope that maybe it's the kind of thing, if he does win, maybe he'll feel like competing a bit more in the future. Mal looking for some air rockets.
That's pretty decent damage by Madix there. Of course, he also lost all his armor. But I think he's looking pretty well off right now.
Oh, actually there was a rush through the teleporter from Mal, and he just gets some decent damage off from that. Madix chasing a little bit, would love to get a kill. He's on 9 health, and Madix didn't see that. He hadn't gone through the teleporter yet. Oh god.
Excellent spawn there, and just in time for the mega health.
We'll get straight over to the red as well, so he's just getting off again where things were before Mal got his last kill. There's a while till item drop, so Madix has got a bit of time to think about how he wants to maneuver towards him. If he does at all, maybe he'll stay back and just rail the yellow armor when Mal tries to take it.
And he's just gonna go straight for the red here. Maybe get a shot on the yellow. And actually Mal is not even in the yellow area. Madix could actually take both of the bigger items here. Or armors. And that's gonna be the case.
Look at everything actually. What is these rotations that Mal's letting him do? He's getting beasted at the moment. He needs to be more attentive to the items, because at the very least he could have gotten a yellow. Maybe not a whole lot else, but the yellow could definitely have been his, and it would have helped. And I wouldn't certainly not have minded or been surprised if we saw a very slow error walk for another 2 minutes, but Mal not playing it that way.
Yeah, it's I guess it's hard to play slow when your opponent plays everything and assaults you.
That rush onto Mega, Mal is just innocently standing there. He's like, oh, I'll just step on the Mega health now, and Madix just bullies him out of the way. Holy crap, these rockets from Mal.
Excellent
Absolutely.
revenge for that.
Decimated, yeah, completely. That's definitely one way to fight back.
Yeah, and it's the frag lead isn't very huge. It's only 3 right now, and Mal getting the first out of this equalizing frag here. And that's gonna be the second one. Of course, left very low after that self-damage from the rocket, but I think he's still looking pretty good well off. Just gonna take his mega health.
Can he get the kill though? Madix is going to drop off. He didn't want to go for the red armor, so he's tied up and he hasn't starved him out of resources. That would have been so useful just to deny the item then.
Yeah, that could have been huge. That's gotta be Mal in the lead now.
It might not last for long though. Like Mal being railable. I could see Madix coming back into this, and Mal is even scared to go over to that 25 health bubble. One on the side, spots Mal just twitching and managing to land the shot. 17 health left. Mega's up and he gets the prediction rocket.
That was a great shot there. I mean, I thought he was just gonna check like, okay, I see my opponent. He's on the lower platform near the Mega, and he could have just taken the 25 next to the teleporter and then go through the teleporter and take the other one. But no, he was going for the Mega.
Yeah, it was gutsy
ambitious
stuff from Mal. Very, very ambitious. Mal succeeding, and he's weak at the moment. Long time till the item's up, and Madix desperately looking for a way in. He even hits the little pixel rail. Mal shows his face for a split second, and Madix makes it work.
Oh man, that's the game tied once again. And the red armor for Madix.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment. This is a way to close out a series here on the tie-breaking map. Yellow's going to be the next item up, and Madix, I think he's looking healthy enough to challenge for it. Does he want to actually go over there? Because he knows the red's up next. He doesn't want to be slow getting onto it, and he gets the 22-25 for himself.
I didn't realize Mal was so low.
He was like, oh, that was an easy kill. The red? He didn't go for it in the end. Alright, damage is good, but this is an unusual way an unconventional way to play on the items, to be honest. Madix relying on his damage output. It's working at the moment. But if for some reason a rail or two fails you in the future, and you let your opponent take the items, then this very narrow lead is going to just disappear within the blink of an eye.
Yeah, I mean, it's an unusual way, but on the other hand, he was taking 2 of those greens and the yellow armor, so it's gonna be the same amount of armor point. It's just a bit harder to pick up 3 items instead of 1. I like it though. Madix is playing it well.
Oh, wow, almost bit off more than he could chew, but the algae attack was superior to the rockets. 5 seconds now until, oh my god, that rocket and another one! There's a single point of health left, and Mal just, well, fires that one in, and he's about to tie it up quite possibly. Madix doesn't want to let him get onto the item easily, but he's just got to let it go completely.
Yeah, there's nothing he could have actually done there without proper suppressive fire with the rockets. And we didn't see none of those rockets.
What the hell? Rockets here, Madix, hoping for the best. He got a pop rocket, but no time left in his life to hit the air rocket afterwards. Oh whoa, he might have just pushed Mal off this.
Yeah, he got the red armor there. He's dealt the damage with the rockets. I'm gonna switch to Madix and see. He's on 60 health and 70 armor. He's actually has a pretty good chance for the next item here.
Oh my god, he might not want to push in that far. He misses the rail. Mal literally jumps over it. It wouldn't have got Madix the kill. Uh-oh. Wow. Alright. That was unexpected, to be honest.
Unexpected, but where the frag?
That went between his legs, I swear. Right, with 2 minutes to go, these players are starting to build on situations that they feel are going to last towards the end of the game. Give it another 30 seconds, and I think that whoever gets solid control there, manages to get any kind of momentum, is going to be in a really good spot to win. There's a kill from Madix, but it's on the other side of the map. Mal spawns not too far from the red, but he's not going to be able to do anything about picking it up.
That was an easy shot there, in the air. Kind of like shooting those play this. That's gonna be red armor and the green. That's gonna be pretty huge for Madix. Should be easy frag there. No divers rockets from Mal.
It's building up right now. This is starting to become more difficult for Mal to recover from. Sick rails there from Madix. Has he pushed it out of contention yet? I'm not quite sure. Mal's going to be able to get a rail. If he can clutch a kill, then he can come back in this no problems. But look at that.
Yet.
GG, he's just calling it right there. He does not feel he can do it. Madix managed to get the momentum at the right time, and he's earned himself a spot in the second round. That's a 2-1 victory over Mal. That's actually a really good result for him. Don't think we could have expected much from Madix today, but that's nice. That's something he can actually be really happy about.
And starting this fast map cup with such an even game like this is excellent.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And the damage in this type